look at a scenario where the vendors underbilled us tax and we want to pay the vendor as billed but partially accrue the difference. This is called the partial accrual scenario. Let's go ahead and create an LIV invoice. Enter the invoice date at the header. Put an amount in the reference field. And we're going to enter the total invoice amount of $1,070. So the vendor's billing us for a $1,000 line item and $70 in tax. We're going to keep the calculate tax box checked. There's no need to uncheck that, and there's no need to enter the tax amount into this field here. Let's go and pull in our purchase order number. Now this is for a single I-1 taxable line for $1,000. So let's enter the $1,000 here, and you'll see that this is a taxable I-1 transaction. So the vendors billed $1,070, and that includes $70 in sales tax. You'll notice that the tax engine has returned $87.50. So that means that the vendors actually underbilled us by $17.50. You'll see this here as a negative balance, and you can tell by the status here that this is currently out of balance. So this is where VENDORecon kicks in. We can either have VENDORecon be invoked by clicking the Save button and automatically posting the document, or we can click on Simulate to see how VENDORecon balances the invoice prior to posting. Let's click on Simulate. So now you can see that we've paid the vendor the $1,070 that they've billed us. We've reversed out the goods receipt clearing account, and you'll also notice two other things. One is that we have partially accrued the $17.50, and also we have changed the tax code from an I-1 to a U-2, which enables us to partially accrue the $17.50 in tax. And now you'll also see that the invoice is in balance and it's ready for posting. Click on Post. Let's look at the invoice document. So you'll see in the LIV invoice that the document posted with $1,070 paid to the vendor. That's $70 in tax that we paid to the vendor. However, VENDORecon changed the tax code to a U2 to partially accrue. Let's look at the accounting entries now. So if we look at the accounting document, you'll see the entries as we've paid the vendor the $1,070 billed. We've reversed out the goods receipt clearing account by the full $1,087.50, and we've posted the $17.50, in this case, to a corporate reserve account. You could also specify, based on the tax code, your regular consumer's use tax accrual account. So you'll also see that we've posted with a U2 tax code, and if you click on the tax details, you'll see the amounts of tax that have been calculated by the tax engine, and you'll also see the difference in tax that we accrued as a seventh tax condition right here. And then if you've implemented spot reports, you'll be able to see this difference in the spot reports tax difference column. So that concludes the VENDORecon partial accrual scenario.